Have you ever wondered why your top-load washing machine shakes like your grandma's 32-year-old long-haired chihuahua? Well, not only am I going to show you why, I'm going to show you how to fix it, and for less than $100. First, we're going to come around to the back and remove these 3 screws. And typically, I'd be using my favorite Milwaukee drill, but unfortunately, I gotta have to settle with the wall here because Frontier Airlines, for some reason, let me fly down to Orlando, Florida with my drill intact, battery and all, but they must have thought on the way back I was going to drill my seats or the windows or something. I don't know. But anyway, once you fold the top back like a Jeep hood, you want to find yourself a super skinny flathead screwdriver or a hose pick, whatever works best for you. And we're going to break loose these tabs and remove the tub ring. Kind of like Frontier Airlines in Orlando, Florida did with my Milwaukee drill. Now we're going to come down to the wash plate cap, remove that so we can get access to the 7/16 bolt. And I'm going to use my other favorite Milwaukee drill to take that out. The one that I didn't take to Florida and Frontier didn't take from me. Now I will be honest, it typically takes an act of Congress to get one of these wash plates off because of this little metal insert, but this time it was a little bit easier than most. I mean, we can't always get as lucky as Nancy Pelosi on an oversight committee in the stock market game, but I guess that's what insider trading is. So after you take this little clip off, we're going to remove these 6 screws that takes off the hub. Now what's important to know about this particular part is that unlike Jeffrey Epstein, it actually does self-sacrifice before it has the chance to destroy everything on its flight log. Now if you look really closely, you can see that these splines are completely worn out, similar to LeBron James's career. The only difference being that this wash machine actually has a personality. Now although this drive shaft does resemble the host seating arrangement on my favorite daytime cartoon, The View, it's not to be confused with the Whirlpool final level boss. But using this contraption I found in Secretary of Transportation's Pete Buttigieg's closet, I'm actually adding 11 years to the lifespan of my spinal cord. What's absolutely crazy is that up until 4 months ago, the only technically correct repair for this issue was to replace the $283 wash basket that actually costs an additional $100-ish in shipping fees that houses this center bearing. But after realizing that we can actually remove this extremely poor design center sleeve, we see that it has 0 rolling elements to handle the up to 800 revolutions per minute, which equates to a Dodge Ram 1500 going approximately 57 miles per hour on the highway, who is also coincidentally known for wheel hub failure. Strange. Anyway, after learning that these bushing sleeves can be removed easier than voter ID registration, New Appliances came up with these little red miracles that are saving washing machines one Whirlpool at a time. Now, as to whether your vote really counts or not, that's not my guess to make. But I do know that anytime you're going to replace one of these, you want to make sure and scrape all the crud out, and then we're going to take a longer extension. Now, I did make one mistake here. You do not want to use a regular socket. Only use a thick-walled impact socket when you push these old ones out and you put the new ones in. Now, unlike how my children throw their laundry in the washing machine, basket and all, I know there's a little more work to be done before this job is complete. Now, this is where things get a little bit technical, so we're going to grab that leftover 24-inch piece of PVC that our wife threw in the garbage and we pulled out because we knew we were going to need it one day, so we're going to let history write itself from here. Now, as you can see for yourself, this upgraded repair part actually has a tighter tolerance for cracks in the system than our current Justice Department. It's just not as obvious. So basically what I'm trying to prove here is that we can actually solve a problem for cheaper than the cost of our initial investment, unlike the people who decide how to spend our federal tax dollars. So here's a recap of what we have. $75 service fee. Generally this repair takes about 2 hours at $75 an hour, so that's $150. A $283 basket, which costs $115 to ship. A $26 hub, and likely you're going to have to repair the 4 suspension rods at $113 for the kit, which comes to a total of $760 plus a 7.5% sales tax, which is what it is where I'm at, which comes to $57. In total, you have an $817 repair bill for a washing machine that costs $699. That don't make no sense, people. I found this bushing for $22.99. I found the hub for $26, and I did the repair myself. So if you're doing Mitch McConnell math, it ends up being like $13 or something. Just do it yourself. So the one thing that I did not go over in this video is that after any sort of repair that you do on a vertical modular washer, which we call them 6 lights, VMWs, anything that has this particular platform, it'll have 6 lights and a start button with a play or pause symbol on it. Something like that. Whatever you want to call it. Wherever you learned it's what you're going to call it. But after you've done the repair, I'm talking about I don't care if you level the feet. I don't care if you bump into this thing in the middle of the night on accident. You need to calibrate it. It's the same left, right, left, right thing that I just did, but you're going to put it on the rinse only, hit start and let it go, and do not touch it. Let it finish until it's done. I got several videos on it, but if you're interested in this part, you can come find it at newappliances.com, and I'll put the link in the description.